Hey there and welcome. Sometimes you see a local business announcement and just scroll right past it. But today we're going to stop and dig into one. We're breaking down a press release from a Chicago plumbing company, Dr. Drain, to see what it can really tell us about a smart business strategy. Let's get into it. Right, so on the surface, this might just seem like a pretty standard bit of local news. But when you look closer, what you really see is a carefully crafted plan. So in this explainer, we're going to analyze how this company is using a simple announcement, not just to get some press, but to tackle specific customer headaches and, most importantly, build trust from the very first word. And this is the headline that started it all. It's so simple, but it's really powerful and incredibly targeted. Dr. Dreen is expanding, and their message is crystal clear. They promise fast, professional service, but specifically for folks in the northwest suburbs. That one line really sets the stage for everything else they're trying to do. But what's really pushing this expansion? A move this specific isn't just a random guess. There has to be a reason. So let's dig into the why behind their decision and figure out the problem they're setting out to solve. Businesses just don't make these kinds of decisions on a whim. This sort of laser-like geographic focus, it has to come from research. So the big question is, why the northwest suburbs? Well, the announcement itself actually gives us some major clues. And here it is. This basically reveals their whole market analysis. They've found a golden opportunity. You've got a high concentration of older homes, which often means aging, problematic plumbing. And these homes are all packed into dense neighborhoods. So for a plumber, that means there's a constant demand for repairs. By focusing right here, they can cut down on travel time, get to you faster, and offer way more reliable service right where it's needed most. It's a classic strategy, really. Find a pain point and be the best at solving it. And listen, this isn't some vague general goal. They are literally calling out specific towns by name: Arlington Heights, Buffalo Grove, Palatine. What that does is it tells the residents right in those areas, hey, we are here, and we're here specifically for you. That builds an immediate local connection. Okay, so now we get who they're targeting and why. Let's switch gears and look at the what. What exactly are they offering to meet the needs of these communities? Well, they start with the basics, right? They're tackling all those common plumbing headaches that we all know and, let's be honest, absolutely dread. We're talking clogged kitchen sinks from last night's dinner, backed up toilets, that bathtub that takes forever to drain, the stuff that can bring your entire day to a grinding halt. This is the bread and butter work that keeps a home running smoothly. But here's the thing. They don't just stop at the small stuff. They're also coming in equipped for the really major issues. We're talking about services like hydrojetting to blast through tough clogs, and even sewer line video inspections to see what's really going on down there. By covering this whole spectrum, they're basically positioning themselves as the one and only call you need to make, whether it's a tiny annoyance or a full-blown plumbing emergency. So, offering a ton of services is one thing, but how a company actually delivers those services, well, that's often what really sets them apart. And that brings us to their whole modern approach to the job. One of their biggest promises is something they call upfront pricing. And look, if you've ever had a repair person in your house, you know that anxiety of watching the clock, just wondering what the final bill is going to be. This promise is designed to completely eliminate that fear. It means you'll know the problem, the fix, and the exact cost before they even pick up a tool. No hidden fees, no nasty surprises. And this idea of transparency, it's woven into their entire process. It all starts with real-time GPS tracking for their technicians, so you actually know when they're going to show up. Then they use modern diagnostic tools to find the problem quickly, give you that upfront price we just talked about, and keep you in the loop from start to finish. The whole system is just built from the ground up on efficiency and earning customer trust. So all of this, the targeted area, the huge range of services, the modern process, it's all building towards one ultimate message, a promise that puts the customer, you, first. And they back that promise up with some really powerful guarantees. They're making sure their technicians aren't just certified, but also background checked. That's a huge factor for peace of mind when you're letting someone into your home. They offer warranties on their work, they promise to be respectful, and they even do a thorough cleanup afterward. And offering 24/7 emergency service, that's probably the ultimate proof of reliability right there. This one quote really just says it all. It captures the very heart of their brand. It tells you they don't just see themselves as plumbers fixing pipes, they see themselves as being in the business of building relationships through honest, open talk. That philosophy is the foundation for everything else, from their pricing right down to their guarantees. So, after breaking all this down, it kind of leaves us with one final thought. The next time you're hiring any local service for your home, a plumber, an electrician, anyone,
What do you value the most? Is it how fast they show up? Is it that transparent pricing? Or is it just this simple guarantee of a job done right? It's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining me for this one.